Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a different kind of video, and before I start I have to say this: if you are currently my friend, this is not about you, sis. I'm not a shady queen. I do not shade my friends, and I know because I'm gonna list things, you know, people might be like,
"Is she talking about me? Is that time when we? Is that time when?"
no bitch, it's not, okay? So don't worry about you. You good. This is about them bitches that I had to cut off.
Snip off, snip, 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 a, snip, a, snip, a. You cut, a, you cut, a.
Them bitches had to get cut off, okay? This video is all about 10 deadly signs your friend is toxic / jealous of you. So let's get into it. Now, the very first sign is she is full of negative energy all the time. Man, I can't even stress it. Like, if you have a friend and every time you're around her, she's always angry. I mean, it could be like the happiest day. Sun shining, direct deposit just hit, edges flourishing, and she's just all the damn time. That girl needs to do some soul search. If your friend isn't happy, it's gonna be harder for her to be happy for you, unfortunately. But that is a sign of a toxic individual. Now, of course, we're gonna have some bad days. Some days you're gonna be sad, some days you won't be happy. But if it is a general rule that your friend is just salty, that's a toxic bitch. So number 2, she feels insecure around you. I have been accused of only having good looking friends. And I feel that everyone has beauty in their own way. I personally will admit that I love a beautiful woman. I admire a strong, intelligent, educated, boss-ass bitch. That is my type of friend, sis. I like me a boss, beautiful bitch. And maybe I shouldn't call them bitches because they're queens. So let me just change that. I like a boss, beautiful queen. Why? Because she inspires me. She makes me want to get my shit together. She's like, I'm just like, girl, where'd you do your nails? Oh, yes. I'm gonna have to go to that place. I won't copy her color, but at least I know she knows the way to accomplishing a slay. And that's my kind of chick. So at the end of the day, if your friend is insecure around you, chances are she's just not used to bad bitches. Okay, I can't help it. I like saying bitches. She's not used to bad bitches. And she probably feels like you make her look bad, or that she can't measure up to what you've created yourself to be. At the end of the day, it's not your responsibility to turn it down or start dressing bummy or more conservative to make her feel better. If you truly like to dress in your heels, have your hair done up, have your face beat, that is your right as a Canadian or American or wherever you are from citizen. You are allowed to slay, okay? And if your chick or your friend has a problem with it, number 3, well, is that 3? See, I bet you can't really count. 3, she isn't happy or genuinely enthusiastic about your money moves. Now, if you're like, girl, man, I started dating this dude and he got like mad credit cards
and we about to scam this summer.
And your friend's not excited about it, that's not a hater, sis. She just doesn't want you to go to jail. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you tell her, like, I got a job promotion. I'm so excited. Now I'm working at MAC. I can do makeup full time. And she's like, congrats. Anyways, so today I was out eating and she just changed the stuff. I was like, wait, hold on, bitch. We didn't even really get to talk about how I got the job. You didn't ask me about the interview. You didn't ask me what day I'm starting. You just switched it right back to you. That's not a real friend. A real friend is genuinely enthusiastic about it. She's gonna ask some questions about it. She's gonna be like, we should go out and celebrate even, you know what I mean? But if your friend is just like changes the topic, or all of a sudden the conversation starts to get a little dry, that girl's not your friend. She does not wanna see you glow. Or better yet, she doesn't wanna see you glow more than her. And if that is the sort of friend you have, it's not good. You want a friend who thinks, when I win, we all win. When you win, we all win. You don't want a person who feels like if you win, she's losing. It's not a competition. Number 4, she thinks everything is a friggin' competition. If you tell her you're going to Cancun on vacation, she's like, oh, well, I'm going to Fiji. So yeah, what a coincidence. You know, it's just like, girl, you didn't even talk about vacations till I brought it up. Or if, you know, you tell her, like, I don't know, you went to a restaurant, she's like, oh yeah, I went there like years ago. It's okay, it's not the greatest. And you're just like,
Well, I thought it was dope. Can I share my experience? Like, is it okay with you?
Like, if everything you tell her is always like shut down, or she brings up herself and just can't talk about you for a moment, that friend is probably in a competition with you. She's trying to one-up you in everything you do, and that's not really a sign of a good, normal friendship.
Number 5.
She regularly goes out with the expectancy that you cover the bill. Now, let me tell you something, okay? Your name is not TD. Your name is not Chase. Your name is not HSBC. Your name is not Scotiabank. Your name is not RBC. So there's no reason why she feels that you should just have disposable income to buy her all the goddamn French fries and vodka drinks she needs. You need to tell your little friend that, bitch, I love you, but I don't got it. And sometimes if you're like a giving person, you're like, well, you know, she doesn't make as much as me. Or, well, you know, I know right now it's hard for her, so I don't mind paying. You need to realize when it's just you helping out and being a kind person and when there's an expectancy that you pay. And you'll know there's an expectancy because I will challenge you to tell her one time that you cannot. And if her whole mood switches up or she's like, chances are she is using you and she expects you to like mother her, and that's not your role. You're supposed to be her homegirl, not her mother, not her sugar mama, none of that. Number 6, your secrets are not safe with her. Anytime you've told her something, she's told someone else, you know your friend is toxic when she cannot hold water. Now I know you sometimes have a friend who just doesn't know how to keep a secret and it's her way of communicating with people, but you can tell a girl is shady when you've told her something deep and personal and maybe even painful for you to deal with, and she's told her other friends or her boyfriend or something. There are certain secrets that if someone tells you, it should never leave your lips. And it's very rare to find a friend who will not do it. And it's like, that was your friend. Why are you shading them so strongly in the public eye? Like, even if you guys had a beef, the rule of thumb, girl code forever, is whatever happened between us during our friendship is a dub. It's dead. I don't care about it. I don't remember it. I will never bring it up. Number 7, she makes you look, sound, and feel dumb in public and private. Now, I remember I had a friend and she would be super cool when it was just me and her one-on-one, and as soon as we got around people, she would just be like, oh my god, you never smile, or she'd be like, oh my god, like she's so oh my god, she's like retarded. And I'm like,
Who in the hell is she talking about in 2? Because I will slap the shit out of you in front of these people you're trying to impress, because I don't play that.
but of course I didn't, because I was keeping it cute and classy and I don't want to catch a case. You have some friends who, when they're with you, they're cool. When they get around people, they switch the hell up. And that's actually probably a sign that they talk about you in a negative way to that friend. And they have to keep the same face and same energy because that friend is around. So they may be like, oh, I only invited her because she knew this was happening, so whatever. And then as soon as you come around, they're just like, there's a weird energy, or every time you talk, she's like, anyways, changing the subject, or just rude little shit like that. You can tell that that person doesn't respect you. They don't think you're an equal. They probably look at you as just one of their little hanger-ons. And at the end of the day, if you truly respect your friend, you're not going to talk over them. You're not going to try to make them look dumb. You're not going to be like, oh my god, you're so stupid. Oh my god, you're such a bitch. Or little things like that. Like, you're not going to do that because that's your home. Number 8, she commits frenemy appropriation on a regular basis. Frenemy appropriation is when a girl who's supposed to be your friend, but obviously she's not, so she's a frenemy, starts biting little bits of your style, pretending that it's hers, and you're like, bitch, that's me. Or like tells a joke publicly and everyone's like, oh, and you're like, that's a joke I told you yesterday. Or when she just starts doing things and wearing things and acting exactly like you, and you're like, you're literally appropriating my entire swag. What in the fuck? So be careful of those ones. Now, it's nothing to say if a person, like if your friend is kind of like style challenged and she's like, girl, I don't even know how to put on lip gloss, help me. And you teach her how to do it, and now she wears it the way that you taught her how to do it. That's not who we're talking about. They genuinely just needed some direction. We're talking about the girl who literally studies everything you do and mimics and copies it and pretends like she's the one who came up with it. And will even sometimes say, you're copying me. Oh, look at your top, it looks just like mine. It's like, sis, this been my top. You're the one who got this after me. Get the fuck out of here. So that's just something you gotta be careful of. Now, number 9 is one that happens a lot. It has not happened to me, thank God. Well, you know what, these niggas, I don't know that it happened. But number 9 is she has slept with your boyfriend, husband, or someone that you've been interested in, or even a person that you used to date. If your friend would ever be with your husband, the man that you've married in front of God and your family and everybody, or your fiance, knowing you're about to get married and it's about to be the biggest, happiest moment of your life, and does that to you, or somebody that used to mess with, who broke your heart, did you dirty, and she went behind your back and hooked up with him. Or even just somebody that you're like, yo, I'm kind of feeling him, I really like him, and she knows you got the biggest crush on him, and there's tons of dick all over, but here she is trying to get the one little dick that you want. That girl, nah, she ain't your friend, sis. She's not your friend. You can cut her off. Ain't no, oh, it was a mistake. How did you mistakenly fall on some dick, sis? Let's talk about that. How'd you fall on some dick?
How'd you fall on that dick? Tell me, because I need to know.
Because dicks ain't just out here just hanging around. They're in pants. They're in boxers, matter of fact. There's a couple layers. There's boxer, there's jean, there's zipper, there's belt. So it's like a good 4-step process before you even see anything. So tell me how you slipped and fell on that, sis. Let's talk about that. Exactly. You did it on purpose, bitch. Number 10. The reputation she has made for herself makes you look bad by association. Now, I used to be a firm believer that who cares what my friends do? It's not my business if people think they're hoes or this or that. Like, if she's good to me, I don't care what she's doing. I don't care who she's sleeping with. I don't care what lifestyle she has. But truth of the matter is, if your friend's out here doing wild things,
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
then guess what? You're just gonna be associated with that. And if it doesn't bother you, then okay, fine. You know what I mean? But I would definitely say be careful of the company you keep, because they say that birds of a feather flock together. And if you find that your friend is living a life that's reckless and you're not into any of that, it's gonna start to rub off on you eventually. If you hang around people that smoke weed all the time, you don't smoke weed. One day you might be like, okay, oh, take a hit. You're like, okay, fine. And all of a sudden you're doing crack. Like, you don't want that, you know what I mean? So that brings me to the end. I hope that these have helped you to identify a jealous or a toxic ass bitch that you are about to
Cut off as soon as possible.
because you don't need that in your life. It's 2018, we about to slide our way into 2019, and you want to enter that year with good friends who support you, who clap when you win. That is what you want. So hopefully this video helped you out. If you want more videos like this, thumbs it up, share it, leave your thoughts. If I missed anything, add some. If you want to share an experience that you had, share it with me. We can probably talk about it in a Girl Talk video coming up. And I thank you so much for watching. Bye.